Hello there, my name is Carlos. Welcome to Visual Arts and Craft Academy. For today's class, lesson number 7, we are going to learn the basics on perspective drawing. I will show you some samples that you can see every day found in the environment. Right after that, we're going to sketch some cubes using one-point perspective for practice purposes. So what is perspective drawing? Basically, it's a technique to create the linear illusion of depth. It's also give the objective a sense of three-dimensional view. There are two types of perspective, linear perspective and atmosphere perspective. For our class today, we will focus on linear perspective drawing, which is it could be built by 1, 2, or 3 points. However, my objective in this presentation is to show you how to work in one-point perspective drawing, very easy and simple. Perspective can be found everywhere, as you can see in the power lines vanishing at the end of this image here, as well as the lines in the road or lines of trees in the side of the road. And as you can see in the bridges as well, you can see the depth, the height, the angles of the edges ending at the same point. Now check on the railroads and the train as well. And then if you are traveling into the cities, imagine that you have a vanishing point somewhere in the horizon, that all lines trace from the top and from the bottom of the buildings end up in that notional vanishing point. By the way, this is Tacoma downtown, located in Washington State. At this point, you will need any size drawing paper, drawing pencils between H4 to 6B. You will need a ruler, an eraser, markers, a dust brush, some masking tapes to fix your drawing paper if you are planning to use a dinner table or a drawing table. Otherwise, your drawing pad is fine. A T-square and a drawing square triangle is also additional tools used to draw straight lines. I will show you how to use these tools in official drawings, but for now you just need a ruler. So this is the practical exercise. We are going to frame the drawing paper first. Second, gonna trace a line from the top to the bottom in the middle of the drawing paper, and then highlight a dot in the middle of that line, and we're gonna call it the vanishing point. Next, draw a square shape in the top left corner. And right after that, begin tracing lines from the square to the vanishing point. As you can see, you can draw an additional square inside the one that you previously did. Then add more few lines or parallel lines until you design a cube. You can go ahead and erase a few lines so you can have better clean cube. Now apply shading techniques, and if you need more help on shading techniques, please watch lesson 1 that is in my drawing playlist in this channel. During this process, you can use cottons or Q-tips. It helps to shade the object or the shapes. Alright, next step. You're going to draw another square in the bottom left corner of the drawing paper. You will follow the same steps you watch in the first cube. The only difference here is that you will design few more cubes behind each other. And remember, you can use the ruler to trace the lines from the shape to the vanishing point. In another note, when you are in this process, take all the time needed. The good thing about this lesson is that you can go back and forward as many times you want, so you can learn how to draw these cubes properly. Go ahead and use your markers, explore your colors in these shapes, okay? Next step, we're transitioning to draw another cube with a different view. No changes on the shading. You can go ahead and add colors as well. We're gonna add some spheres towards the vanishing point, and you're gonna use shading techniques as well. And if you go to that lesson number 1 that talk about shading techniques, you will be able to see there how I shade the spheres and the cubes as well. Alright, continue adding more cubes with different perspective. Please watch until the end. And if you have any questions or any comments you want me to improve for the next our lesson, please let me know. Invite friends and families and share this program to everyone who are interested to learn basic drawing, so they can join me to my channel for more art techniques. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching.